Hi, everybody. This is Joseph again, coming for tonight to. Um, there was a special request for somebody from Kenya that said, I need to talk about uh, green card and the visa categories from the U.S. We have different categories of U.S. visa categories. I mean, we have different U.S. visa categories. Mainly, we have the business visa, we have visitors visa, we have the students visa, and tourism visa. Those are non-immigrant. But finally, we have the immigrant visa, which is the green card. And talking about the green card, I would like to address the issue of uh, how to do the green card, how to apply for the green card. So when I started doing the green card in Kenya, there was an issue because most of the cases, you're gonna see the green card advertisement on the national newspapers, and most of them, if you check very carefully, they have different addresses, street addresses. Um, but we know very well it should have only one permanent address. And is normally a Kentucky address. Kentucky is a state of the United States, and that's where they process the green card or the immigrant visa category, green card. And so one time I was trapped in the same trap, uh, by seeing the advertisement. And when I filled it up, the problem they say, they were charging like $5,000. Most, so those are brokers. We have green card brokers. I think both here in the US and those who are back in Kenya too. And they're going to charge. But green card is absolutely free. So if there is any advertisement of a paid green card application, you need to avoid it. Green card is offered free by the US government. And you need to be on the lookout for the website. The website, it should be .gov, or that's the US government website. It always ends with a .gov. So if it's either .com, .biz, USIS.com, .biz, or any other uh, thing other than .gov, you need to avoid that because those are brokers and they are out there to make money. And so, just stay away from them. The other thing, the green card is not processed any time of the season or any time of the year. So it's normally processed most of the time. The application uh, is at the end of October every year or early November. Those are the specific duration. It's normally at the end of November, the last week of November, or the first week of, I'm sorry, last week of October, or the first, it starts from the first week from November. And it normally runs for one whole month, 4 weeks. So it gives you time to apply within the time period. Otherwise, you can apply earlier than the time schedule, or you can do it after the time margin or the time period given. So I want to emphasize again, please try to avoid those brokers. They're going to be charging something like 3,000, 5,000, 7,000. Others goes over 10,000, or even, it depends with who's the broker. And uh, I don't mean that, you can't win your green card through the brokers. But there is no need to pay the brokers for your green card if there is an option for a free option. So please watch that and get that point. get that point um, um, very right about that. So you don't wanna get into that because it look like a scam. Why would you pay for something which is over free by the U.S. government? So there was another request about which are the what do you need to do before you immigrate to the U.S., especially with the non-immigrant visas, mostly the student visa or visitor visa. Um, if you want to visit here, I think sometimes it's good to have a backup. There have been a trend of the U.S. and Canada. They have been trying to recruit to get as many nurses as possible. So there is always a shortage of nurses or medical staff in the U.S. or North America in general. Let me say, in the U.S. and Canada, and there have been a big government campaign of these two countries to import as many nurses or medical staff from outside. And so, bearing that in mind, I would advise or I would suggest if you wanna come to the U.S., especially if you are pursuing, student visa or a visitor visa, if you have a medical background, you do or anything to do with nursing or medical, anything to do with medical field, being nurses, medical staff, lab technician, whatever. But mainly, either you're a doctor or a nurse, you have a very high, there is a very high possibility of getting a visa. They really need those people here. There is a big shortage and there is a big void. I don't think they don't have a way to, they have a very big void on those medical fields. So if you're planning to come to the US, please have a backup of a medical or course, either nursing or a medical, being a doctor, you have a very high market. The other thing, if you do IT or, or this information technology, IT, the computer system, if you do computer stuff, medical and computer stuff, those are very marketable here in the US. So that might give you an edge over other people who don't have those uh, courses. And another thing is those people who have a bachelor degree and they're trying to pursue to be graduate or having a master degree, they also have a high, possibility of being admitted to the US to further course their education. And I mean, this is exposed for those who are just like high schoolers, people who just got out from high school. It's a little hard to get admitted to the US. You're always like somebody who have a good, educational or academic background. So, and basically, they need somebody who is coming to further his studies. And saying that you need to have at least a bachelor degree. Um, so those who have masters, even they have even higher chances to come and pursue the postgraduate uh, or, or academic pursuits. So with that, um, if you have any question about this visa things or issue, you can put it down a comment on my page, and I'll be glad to answer your question. In my next video when I read it. Since I cannot read it right now, if you have that, just jot something on my page. But I'll try to summarize on my page at the end of this presentation. Try to summarize it. So when you come back, you're gonna see all the summary about what I talked or what the issues I addressed today. So please we're gonna resume our way of making money online in my next videos, which will be probably tomorrow night or Sunday. So please keep following. You can't skip these videos, otherwise you can have the flow of what's going on. So you need to watch all of them so that you can follow up about the videos and the content. So please, if you're watching me, please, and if you come back to my watch my video, I kindly request that you subscribe to my channel. You see the subscribe button at the bottom right, and just hit it, and I'll appreciate for that. Appreciate for you. You are very dear. You are as a subscriber. I hold you as in a very big value. I hold you. You are very valuable in my channel. My channel is still young, glowing, but I would kindly appreciate if you do subscribe on my channel. I'm trying to hit the 100 milestone soon. So please subscribe on my channel. If you have any question, any comment, if you like my video, please thumbs up, like it or share, and even pass with, advertise through the word of mouth, so that people can come and watch my videos and subscribe. And I appreciate that. So with those few remarks, I will see you later, probably tomorrow. So you have a good night. And those who are back in Kenya, uh, you have a good day. Thank you very much. God bless.